the National Democratic Congress has for the first time commemorated the anniversary of the 31st December Revolution without the founder, John Rawlings. The event, which was held earlier today, was attended by the presidential candidate of the NDC, leaders of the party, as well as supporters. Former president and flag bearer of the party, John Rawlings, said the party will uphold the virtues and legacies of the late former president.
Let me thank all of you for coming here to continue our remembrance of the events of 31st December 1981, but also to pay our respects to our late founder, Excellency Flight Lieutenant John Rawlings, and to say that the flame that he lit in 1981 and has continued to burn for 39 years will continue to burn forever. Let me commend the smart outturn of the young people who conducted the parade, because that gives me the assurance that the younger generation that will carry on this revolutionary legacy is already in place. As our national chairman said, 1 year ago we gathered together in Winneba to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the 31st December Revolution. And the founder of our party, chairman of the NDC, leader of the revolution, former president, John Rawlings, was with us. That morning, he was in very high spirits. And little did we know that we will spend this 39th anniversary just a year after without him, and that death will snatch him in a surprising manner, just as the same way he burst onto the political scene of this country. The revolution was not perfect. As we know, every human event is never perfect. And like any human being, our founder, leader of the revolution, Chairman Rawlings, was not perfect. But the sum of what he did on earth, especially from the age of 33 when he burst onto the political scene of Ghana, and the sum events of the 31st December revolution, represents a kind of atonement for the ills of the past. The revolution therefore bequeathed to us the principle of holding to account persons entrusted with public responsibility, since, as we know, sovereignty resides with the people. The revolution also bequeathed to us a growing economy that ensured stability for our country's progress over the years. It also, more importantly, bequeathed to us a constitution that was drafted by the ordinary people of this country. And it is because of the drafting of that constitution by the butchers, the dressmakers, the hairdressers, the mechanics, and other ordinary people of this country, teachers, farmers, fishermen, that has made this constitution the most enduring constitution in the history of Ghana. The constitution of the Fourth Republic has outlasted any other constitution.
John Rawlings there. He's also been speaking about the NDC's performance in the just ended polls.
As a party born out of the events of 31st December, it is our duty to uphold the principles of probity and accountability as a part of our national life and daily practice. Our party has chalked many successes and has also faced many challenges. My brothers and sisters, we went into the last election barely 2 weeks following the death of the founder of our party. Despite the shock of this incident, our party, the NDC, performed creditably in the face of the many challenges that faced us, such as lack of resources and going up against an opponent who had no qualms in using money and inducements, and also even use of brute military force to influence the outcome of the election. Now is a time for us to remain committed and united to the cause of our party. And the question that we should ask ourselves at this 39th anniversary of the revolution is, how do we preserve the principles of the revolution and the memory and legacy of our founder, Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings, for posterity? He said in a letter to me, when we offered to have him named on the FPSO for the ENI Sankofa field, he said, "I prefer to be remembered in the hearts of men than by monuments and statues." And so he did not seek to have his name on monuments and statues. He said he wanted to be remembered in the hearts of men. And I believe that the only vehicle and the best vehicle that can ensure that he's remembered in the hearts of men is the vehicle of the political party that he founded, and that is the National Democratic Congress. Comrades, this is the reason why we must recommit ourselves to the cause of our party, the NDC. I know, like every human institution, we might have our disagreements, but let us have and put as the focus of all of us that protecting the revolutionary origins of our party and the legacy of our founder is the main objective that we all want to achieve. I dare say no one person can fill Jerry Rawlings' shoes. No one person can encapsulate the charisma, the political wit, and the courage exhibited by our late founder. And since no one person can fill those shoes, it means that it will take a collective responsibility for us to be able to keep this party together and make it a vehicle that would live forever and continue to commemorate by the principles and legacies for which it stood. And therefore, I urge that we should recommit at this 39th anniversary that all of us will work together, and that even when we have differences of opinion, we will resolve them in a way as not to endanger the future of our party, and that we will continue to work together as one collective to ensure that the memories of those who laid down their lives for our fourth Republican Constitution is never extinguished. And so on this occasion, I say, a luta continua, Victoria asserta. May the struggle continue, and may victory be our portion. I thank you very much.